Not every plant needs to be difficult to fill your home with flowers. If you're tired of seeing your flowers wilt too quickly, or if you want a beautiful garden without constantly needing a watering can, this video is for you. There are plants that bloom year-round, resist neglect, and even get more beautiful over time. Today I'm going to show you 20 species that are true flower champions. They fill any corner with color, even without complicated care. You don't need to be a gardening expert or have a lot of free time. These plants are perfect for those seeking constant beauty without headaches. And at the end of the video, I'll also reveal how to keep flowering always active, which colors combine best in the garden, and what really makes a difference when growing long-lasting flowers. Forget fragile plants. With these tips, your garden will look like a spring that never ends. So grab some flower tea, get comfortable, and let's get to know these queens of continuous flowering. And don't forget to like if you're also on team always flowers, minimal work. 1. Begonia semperflorens. Starting with the absolute champion of continuous flowering, the Begonia semperflorens. The name itself reveals the secret, always blooming, and this plant truly lives up to its promise. It produces delicate and colorful flowers all year round, with very little effort. Its great advantage is its ability to generate new flower buds, while others are still blooming, creating a constant cycle of renewal. And the most curious thing, when slightly stressed, such as during periods of irregular watering or lighter fertilization, it tends to bloom even more. It's as if it uses this as a stimulus to reproduce quickly. You can find semperflorens in various colors: white, pink, red, coral, and even bicolor versions. You can create anything from discreet gardens to arrangements full of color. Prefer locations with intense indirect light. Strong sun burns the flowers, but too much shade reduces flowering. Keep the soil slightly moist and remove wilted flowers frequently. This simple care can drastically increase the production of new flowers. 2. Kalanchoe, the succulent that blooms on command. The kalanchoe is an incredibly resilient succulent that goes far beyond its delicate appearance. It not only produces vibrant flowers in dense clusters, but also maintains flowering for several months in a row, even with minimal care. Ideal for beginners who want quick and lasting results. Its secret lies in its fleshy leaves, which store water and nutrients. This allows the plant to continue blooming even if you forget to water it occasionally or don't provide perfect conditions. It's as if it carries an internal battery of floral energy. And there's more. After the flowers wither, simply prune the flower stalk so that new shoots emerge. In a few weeks, the cycle begins again with more flowers. This rebirth effect makes the kalanchoe a practically programmable plant. Available in strong colors like red, pink, orange, yellow, and white, the kalanchoe transforms any environment with its cheerful look. To maintain flowering, water moderately, fertilize lightly, and keep in a well-lit location. 3. Anthurium, tropical sophistication with long-lasting blooms. The anthurium is the definition of elegance among flowering plants. Its waxy flowers, which are actually modified bracts, last up to 3 months and bloom year-round, creating a continuous effect of color and sophistication. A mature, well-cared-for plant rarely goes without blooming. This impressive longevity happens because the anthurium invests energy in resistant flowers that maintain their vibrant color for a long time. And here's a useful tidbit. When grown together, anthuriums bloom more. It's as if they compete with each other, which can be used to the advantage of those who want a lush indoor garden. Far beyond the traditional red, there are anthuriums in pink, white, green, purple, yellow, and even rare bicolor varieties. There are also compact versions that fit well in apartments and smaller spaces without losing visual impact. To keep it blooming, provide intense indirect light, constant humidity, and a slightly moist substrate. Fertilize monthly and clean the leaves to keep the plant healthy and stimulated to produce new flowers. 4. African violet, small in size, giant in flowering. The African violet is one of the world's most beloved indoor plants, and for good reason. Compact, easy to grow, and incredibly generous, it can bloom year-round with the right care, bringing vibrant color and delicacy even to the smallest spaces. Its secret lies in its growth habit. New leaves constantly sprout from the center of the plant, and each mature set of leaves can generate new flower stalks. This allows for multiple simultaneous blooms, with the plant always in the spotlight. The varieties are a spectacle in themselves: single or double flowers, lacy edges, solid or mixed colors, wavy petals. It's like cultivating a collection of miniature living jewels. To maintain continuous flowering, the trick is to water from below. Place warm water in the saucer and let the plant absorb it for about 30 minutes. This prevents leaf spots and diseases. Place in a location with bright indirect light. Avoid cold and drafts, and fertilize with a fertilizer specifically for violets. The more balanced attention it gives, the more it blooms, almost like a thank you in the form of color. 5. Geranium. Mediterranean resistance with uninterrupted flowering. The geranium is one of the most reliable and versatile flowering plants you can have. Originating from Mediterranean regions, it is extremely resistant and adapts well to both pots and flower beds as long as it receives plenty of light. And the best part? It blooms almost continuously for many months. Its secret lies in the sequential production of flowers, in clusters called umbels. While one group is in full bloom, another is already forming, ensuring an almost uninterrupted succession throughout the growing season. One of the great advantages of the geranium is its positive response to pruning. By removing dried flowers or trimming long branches, you stimulate lateral shoots that, in turn, produce new flowers quickly. It is a plant that responds to care with more vigor. Available in a wide range of colors, red, pink, white, orange, purple, and two-tone combinations, geraniums can also offer aromatic foliage, bringing fragrance to the environment. To keep them blooming, provide direct sunlight for a few hours a day or very intense indirect light. Water only when the soil is dry on the surface, fertilize every 2 weeks, and prune regularly. It's that simple. Light, pruning, and a little attention to have geraniums blooming non-stop. 6. Impatiens. Vibrant colors. Even in the shade, impatiens are true champions of flowering in shady environments. Delicate in appearance but surprisingly resilient, they produce vibrant and abundant flowers for months on end, even in places where other plants would struggle to bloom. The secret lies in their origin. These plants evolved under the canopy of tropical forests, which gave them a highly efficient metabolism in converting little light into energy. Therefore, they are perfect for areas with partial shade or indirect light, such as covered balconies and indoor gardens. A curious difference is that impatiens are self-cleaning. Wilted flowers fall off on their own, allowing the plant to quickly redirect its energy to produce new ones. This means less maintenance and more flowering. Available in a wide palette of colors, from light pink to vibrant red, pure white, orange, and even bicolor, there are also varieties with double flowers and variegated leaves, which are enchanting even outside the flowering period. Keep the soil slightly moist but avoid waterlogging. Frequent light watering works best. Fertilize every 2 weeks and grow in locations with good indirect light. The result? A carpet of flowers that seems to never end. 7. Catharanthus. Vinca. Guaranteed flowering even on the most difficult days. The catharanthus, also called vinca or periwinkle, is one of the most resilient and flowering plants you can have in your garden. With a delicate appearance and warrior-like behavior, it blooms continuously, even in conditions that would make other plants give up. Originating from Madagascar, the vinca is accustomed to strong sun, poor soils, and long periods of drought. This natural resistance translates into a plant that demands little but delivers a lot: constant, vibrant flowers without the need for complicated care. A great advantage is that it is self-cleaning. Wilted flowers fall off on their own, freeing the plant to produce new ones without intervention. It is ideal for those who want color without having to prune or clean manually. Available in white, pink, purple, red, and combinations with a contrasting central eye, its flowers look hand-painted. They're so perfect. And the more sun, the more intense the bloom. Just water when the soil is dry on the surface. Avoid waterlogging and fertilize once a month. Simple, hardy, and always blooming, the catharanthus is synonymous with beauty with minimal effort. 8. Chinese hibiscus, giant flowers in a daily spectacle. The Chinese hibiscus, Hibiscus rosa sinensis, is pure tropical exuberance. Its enormous, vibrant, and dramatic flowers transform any garden into an eternal summer scene. Despite its sophisticated look, it's a surprisingly easy plant to care for, ideal for those who want visual impact with affordable maintenance. Each flower lasts only a day or two, but that's not a problem. The hibiscus is always producing new buds, so while one flower withers, another is already ready to bloom, creating an uninterrupted cycle of color. A valuable tip: regular pruning makes all the difference. When pruned, the plant responds with new branches, and more branches mean more flowers. It's a simple formula to keep your hibiscus always blooming. Modern varieties offer a true spectacle: single or double flowers, solid colors, mixed colors, and even those that change tone throughout the day. Some bloom so much that they seem to cover the entire plant. Plant in a location with direct sun or very intense light, maintain constant watering without soaking, and use fertilizer rich in phosphorus once a month. And remember, fallen flowers can be turned into tea. Besides being beautiful, they are edible and nutritious. If this video planted seeds of inspiration in your hearts and awakened a desire to have constant colors in your life, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell for more gardening tips that bring lasting joy. And tell me in the comments, which flower color makes you happiest? Which of these 20 flowering plants do you most want to try first? Or if you already have plants that bloom all year round, share how they've changed the atmosphere of your home. Thank you so much for blooming with me, and remember, you deserve to have fresh flowers every day of your life. Until next time, with lots of love and many colorful petals.